How's it going, everyone? Brenden here once again to bring you all another episode of Gaming Details. For this week's video, we're going to be taking a look at Super Smash Bros, which was suggested by YouTube user Hayway. Thank you so much for the suggestion, and before we get started, I'd like to mention that we now have merch, which is available at gamingbygamers.com. And without further delay, let's jump right into the video. Starting off our list, in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, we're going to take a look at Banjo and Kazooie, specifically one of their attacks. If you've ever used the characters during a fight, you'll know that they have a sort of rapid jab attack where Kazooie flaps his wing a whole bunch. If you listen closely, you'll also hear how the air is pushed around by his flapping wing. But if you pay very close attention, you may realize that the sound effect of the attack matches the rhythm of the banjo in the Banjo and Kazooie opening theme. Heading on to our second detail, let's load up Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. While playing as Mega Man, if you gently touch the joystick, it will cause him to move his foot in a spazzy sort of motion. This is because on the NES, the developers made it so that you could move Mega Man over 1 pixel at a time, which would cause this goofy looking tiptoe sort of movement, which was cool of the developers to sort of pay homage to in this Smash game. Moving on to our next detail, let's take a look at the World of Light map in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Upon getting a closer look, you'll be able to see that zooming into the town section of the map shows off some old Nintendo consoles and logos that were blended into the buildings. For example, you can easily see a Nintendo 64 and a GameCube on the left-hand side of this image, as well as an N64 logo and SNES in the right-hand corner. Up next, for our fourth detail, we're going to load up Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and focus on the Zelda Tower. When intact, you can see that the tower has some Shikaya text written on it that translates to Shikaya Tower. Upon breaking the tower, you will then see a new platform appear that translates into the word Smash Bros. Heading over to our fifth detail in Super Smash Bros., let's load up the training mode in the game. Being in training mode allows you to choose which Pokemon comes out of the Pokeball, but what's really interesting is that if you look at the way the Pokemon are listed, you'll see that they are in their national Pokédex order from the previous standalone games. This next detail can only be seen on a few different maps in Smash Ultimate, and only with 2 different characters. First, we have to load up a map where we can touch water, but it's not an insta-death. If you are playing as Incineroar, the water will actually damage you slightly until you get out. This is obviously because he is a Fire-type Pokemon, so of course when you are playing as the Pokemon trainer and using Charizard, he also gets damaged. This doesn't happen to other characters when they step into water, it's only for the Fire-type Pokemon. They even went the extra mile and had Charizard lift up his tail to keep his flame out of the water. In Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, some assist trophies can't be summoned on certain maps. The most notable being that Alucard can't be summoned on the Wii Fit Studio stage. It doesn't really make sense until you look at the background and notice it's a giant mirror. For those of you out of the loop, Alucard is Dracula's son, making him a vampire, and as we all know, vampires don't have a reflection. Moving on to our 8th detail, we're going to focus on Pikachu for a moment. If you played multiple versions of the game, you may have noticed that Pikachu has a different pose in each one. These poses resemble what his character model looked like in some old Pokemon games. For example, take a look at Pikachu from Super Smash Bros. Brawl. His model resembles what he looked like in Pokemon Red and Green as well as Crystal. And if we look at him in Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U and 3DS, he takes after his look from Pokemon Yellow. Up next, in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, when using Pit as a character, you may have heard his death cry upon being flung off the map where he yells. This was inspired by a scene from the game Kid Icarus Uprising, where he is seen falling and crying out for help.
Mayday! This looks like the end! I never learned how to read!
Also note that both Kid Icarus and Smash Bros. Are directed by Mr. Sakurai. And now onto our final detail of the video. Next time you're using Kirby while playing some Smash Bros, pay attention to when he lands on the ground and you may see stars come from underneath him. This would always occur in Kirby's games when he made a heavy impact on the ground, and you would be able to use some of the stars as ammunition to throw at enemies. Well, that's all the time we have for today's episode of Gaming Details. I really hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you can be notified as soon as our latest videos come out. If you have a suggestion for a future episode of Gaming Details, leave it in the comments below. Thank you all again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.